video, I'm going to be showing you how to capture attacks inside your React app. And right here, I've built a cybersecurity simulation whereby it detects attacks, then actually stops it. The attacker from gaining some information. But there are ways attackers can still gain information, by the way. But the app actually stops it. It limits them a lot. So I'm going to be talking about SQL injection. I'm going to be talking about brute force. I'm still working on the app to advance it. If you after this video, if you try and watch the video to the end, if you like this video, just try and leave a comment. When are you going to be done working on it? I want to add it to my project. Don't worry, it's for free. When I'm done building it, I'm going to send it to GitHub, and everybody can actually make use of it. All right, so basically right here, you can see that it's giving me all attacks. I mean, there are many more attacks I can add to it, but I also want to start with this SQL injection I put first. And let me come here to this stuff here. So you can see I have this login here, and I have this dangerous payload here, which is actually used to bypass a login page. If I click on, on enter, you can see it detects it. What I've actually built into the system actually detects it. If I should come and refresh right here, it blocks my IP address because I'm the attacker, right? So that's what is going to happen. When the attacker sends sends a bad payload in any form in my SQL injection, it is actually going to do what? Block that attacker. It's going to block that person out. That person is not going to be able to do anything, for some certain period of a short time. By the way, let me kind of comment it so I can actually see my page back, refresh. All right, so if I make a refresh here, you basically see that it's okay. Okay, you can basically see it's showing the SQL injection, it's showing the IP address right here, it's showing the endpoint the attacker is trying to attack, and it's showing the method. I'm going to advance this thing whereby it's going to be showing the country, it's going to be showing more detailed information that you can use to carry out investigation, on who was trying to make damages to your business online. All right, so basically, let's now try another attack called brute force. So I've actually written a brute force logic, right? So which is what is it? I have it on the run.js here. So this is actually a brute force logic. You can see it runs through, it loops, then tries to log in by force by fire. But let me basically try and run it now to see. So basically, I'm trying to run it. I'm putting in the IP is temporarily blocked. It's blocked because of basically I'm trying to run a brute force there. If I make a refresh, you can see my IP is blocked because the attacker tried his best to do a brute force on the application. So let me just come here and comment everything I've done here, and I'll make a refresh here. Try it again. Okay, so let me try and run this. Let me try and run this again from scratch. I'm going to do a simple refresh to detect what is going on. It's telling me my IP is temporarily blocked. It's actually working perfectly. Okay, let me comment this out. And let me do a refresh here. All right, guys, so I ran the attack again. I ran the brute force again. You can basically see it's giving me user not found and the rest like that. So basically, I had to delete some things from my database for it to actually work. So if I should come and refresh here, you can see it shows everything that is currently happening, right? It shows the attack is brute force like that. It shows the IP address. Let me basically try and do this payload again. If I do it again, I should be getting something here. Malicious activity detected. If I should refresh, my IP is getting blocked immediately. Let me come here and comment all of these things I've done here and do a simple refresh back. Like that. Okay, so you can see it brings out the SQL injection, it brings out the brute force that have successfully done what done. But it blocks the attacker from doing anything because everything happens through a network and every network has an IP address. So it blocks the attacker for a period of time from then actually doing anything. So how did I build this? I built it using React and Node.js. But basically, I was currently building a app for a client and I had to just add some sense of security to the client. That's why I came up with this. So right now you can see I have my Node.js backend and I'm using my SQL. If you notice in my project, in my videos, I like using my SQL uh, more than even MongoDB. I barely use MongoDB. I like my SQL. All right. So basically right now I have my front end here. You can see I have my hook. And I'm going to make another video whereby I'm going to be explaining every part of the detail. I'm not going to be coding. I'm going to explain every single part of this. What is use state? What's it done for? What is a function? What is a hook? What are pages folder? What is a React router DOM? What are routes? I'm going to be explaining everything, and I'm going to be explaining everything in the back end that I've done right here, right? So basically, you can see I have my middleware. I have my auth middleware, which is for cookies, right? And I have my block IP, which is actually blocking the IP right here. Another interesting fact again is that inside my controller, I have a lot of things I've done here, a whole lot of things that I've done right in this place here, but it's going to take a lot of time I need to explain every bit of code that I've written in this place for you guys, right? I need to explain everything for you guys. So what this block IP does, you can see it blocks the IP for over an hour, right? It blocks it. And I also have my sec routes, which is, you can see, I even had to even comment out because like I said, I was working on it on another project. I had to just show it to you guys. All right, guys, so if you actually love this kind of project, I know there's some companies that does this. And I know there's some people that also does this too. But if you like this kind of project that I'm idly building, you can just leave it in the comments. And as soon as I'm done, I'm going to share it to everybody. Everybody can add it into their React app or into their Node.js app. If you're using, I also code in Laravel, I code in C#, I code in Java. I can try my possible best to create videos for that. But if you want to have a specific security log, to block IPs or to make your site defend against all this kind of attack, you can reach out to me. That I can actually build something into your actual website. So if you like this video, please leave a subscription. And like I said, I'm going to make another video where I'm going to be explaining everything that I've coded, starting from the back end to the front end. This video is basically just to show you what I'm currently building, what I'm currently working on. I know it's a small thing. I'm going to expand it whereby it's going to be grabbing information about the hacker and all like that. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.